Hey church family, well here we are at the end of 2020. I want to wish you a happy new year and want to remind you our hope is actually not in a vaccine and it's not in 2020 being over, it's in Jesus. And so let's hope this is a better year in terms of the world, but let's also be anchored in the fact that our hope is actually in Christ. I want to make you aware of two things as we sort of turn the clock on this year. Number one, this is a time where a lot of people want to do year-end giving because of tax reasons. You're trying to sort of think through your end of the year, getting all your giving done. If you want to give year-end giving to Coram Deo, there's two things you need to know. One, either it must be postmarked by December 31, so go get it in the mailbox at the post office before the end of the year, or you can drop it off at the church building on New Year's Eve day. So on the 31st, our offices will be open in the morning. And so you can drop a check off in person if you missed the postmark and you're like, oh man, how can I get this in before the end of the year? So either postmark it or deliver it before the end of December 31. And that's how you can get it counted for the year 2020. The other thing I need to let you know about, and here's what's weird for me as a pastor. You guys are all on social media and I love that, but you think that I pay attention to your social media. So like things are happening in your life. You're like, well, I posted it on Facebook. So of course everybody knows, except sometimes I don't because I'm not following you on Facebook. But here's the funny thing about that. Because that's the reality of our world, we as a church also have been trying to find, hey, what's a viable platform for us to use for internal church communications? And we've changed that platform to Church Center. So we have been using Realm for the past 3 or 4 years. We're making the shift to Church Center starting January 1. So you need to get on Church Center. I want you to be on there because I actually pay attention to it. And I hope you will too. That doesn't mean you shouldn't use Facebook and InstaTweet and whatever other things you use. It just means also get on Church Center. It's where we post gospel community content. It's where we post church-wide announcements. It's a way to keep you connected to our church family. Realm is going bye-bye. Bye-bye, Realm. See you with 2020. Out with the old, in with the new. So I want you to be on Church Center when January 1 hits. If you have not yet downloaded the Church Center app, you probably know how to do this. It's 2021 after all. So go download the app, get yourself signed up on there. There's been emails about that, and this week's email will have additional information just to remind you of where you go to log on to that stuff. We want to have you on Church Center. We want to keep our whole church family together, especially as everybody's distributed and dealing with various things. We want to make sure we keep the unity of our church as strongly as we can, and this app is a way to do that. So go download Church Center. I will see you on there, and I will see you next Sunday as we celebrate the first Sunday of a brand new year. See you then.